Wycombe for 12 years. I started, I was taken on as an Arctic driver, but I spent, I think, 5 years on the skip lorry and a septic tanker. And then I went onto the hook for a couple of years, and then I went onto the Arctics. When I go back on them for a day or two, the day goes quick. It's a lot busier, in and out the lorry all the time. But as I'm getting older, I think just sitting in the lorry and driving an Arctic is easier for me. Right, I've just come back from Swansea Council, where I picked up a load of their green waste. I'm now disposing of it, disposing of it just here at our Nancy House composting facility. Takes approximately 8 minutes to offload. Currently offloading using a walk-in floor trailer. What happens basically is in the back, as I'll show you in a minute, there's what I call fingers all across the bed of the trailer. Right, out now, and I'll show you the floor working. Right, a walk-in floor works by this door, which is on rollers, as you can see. We'll go to the front of the lorry. Your waste will then drop onto the mat as a solid lump. The floor will then bring it all forward in one go back it more or less individually. So if all the compost was just on the forks with no mat, as you can see, it won't go anywhere. It'll stay where it is. You need the mat with the weight on it to keep pulling it this way, and eventually it offloads. I've got a picture of me when I was about 4 years old, sat on a poofy with blonde hair, and I got a lorry in each hand. And from that moment on, I only ever wanted to be a lorry driver. With an auto, you can push a button and still use it as a manual, but there's something about having the stick there, and the buttons on top. Yeah, the manual for me every day. But they do say, if I drove a manual again, I'd say no, I want an auto, so I don't know. Everybody should be made to sit in one of these. On the last day, you've taken your test, you've got to go out with a lorry driver for a day. That's what I would say. It's like coming down here now, we're coming downhill, and I'm looking, I can't even see the roundabout yet, but I know it's there, and I know that's where I've got to stop. So if this car passes me now on the right and comes in, he's cutting my distance down. I got to anticipate what he's going to do. But everybody, it's not now because there ain't a lot of traffic, but everybody wants to overtake you when they cut in, and they don't realise what they're doing. We're at CK's in Morava, Llanelli. Hopefully we'll be straight in and straight out. Give me clubs in a minute, and I'll get everything ready before I start the engine. With all other types of lorry, curtain siders, everything's got to be strapped. But in these, obviously, there's nowhere you can put straps. So a lot less work for the driver. Turn the engine on. I'll wait for him to take another pallet off. I'll put on the power take off, and that'll start the floor moving straight away. And then I'll get outside and be ready on the button to turn it off when it gets near the end. This is what I enjoyed, like now. Going round roundabouts, just looking in the mirror, the wheels just missed the curb, and it's planned. That's what I planned. I planned to miss it by 2-3 inches, and every day I do the same thing. People say, oh, how do you know how wide it is? When you first start learning, you're going along, look for a pothole. If you see a pothole, not a big one obviously, or a drain, hit it and you'll feel the wheel, and you'll learn how wide your lorry is. If people could see what happens to their blue bag waste, how it all gets separated, segregated, bulked up, and then we have to deliver it to other depots which specialise in that said item. I'm sure that if people realise what went into it, because there's so many sections of it, once it gets to the wood place, it's got to be chipped up, and the nails got to be got out of it, any metal has got to be good quality wood, and then they have a ship come in to take it away. Yeah, so you come to a cyclist, the trouble now is, I could go out to overtake him, but if something comes around that corner, and I always think motorbike, sports car.